Alrighty. So, we've been doing some stuff off stream. Just for the record, I want to get this on recording.
What?
Okay. So, notice this. We have no damage S-ranked track 1 on normal. We have still only played on normal. With the exception of Rhythm Master for track 1. And so far as of now, we are quite close to perfecting the game. We really just need to finish the S ranks for everything and then S ranking the tower. The important thing is track 1, no damage. Oops, that one. Rekka, no damage. Mimosa, no damage. And Kale, no damage. All on normal, at least. So I'm gonna take some pride in that. So special attacks. I think we're still gonna rep double riff. Technically we could use pick slide, but I don't know what the hit radius is on pick slide. Actually, you know what? We could test that out real quick. But we definitely need pick me up. For chips, we are going with high risk, high return. Level 3. And when we parry, we'll have a chance of getting a healing item or a battery for a reverb. So one thing I discovered is that different special attacks, it's not listed anywhere except in the description for a couple special attacks, such as double riff. But different special attacks have the, so for example, we've gone with pick slide. And pick slide now mentions up quickly opening up heavy enemies, and it increases stun meter, knockback groups of enemies. Now what it doesn't tell you is that it is capable of, need to turn on AI so that it puts on its shield. Reverb gauge, thank you. Yeah. And I'm curious from how far away we can trigger that. So let's do armor. Okay, so it has a pretty small range, as I expected. So I don't remember everything that I figured out in testing, but basically, Hibiki, one of my favorites, will completely destroy armor and shields because it is a 4-bar special attack, which makes sense. Double Riff actually says in its description that it is good against shields and armor. Now, it will only peel off one layer of armor, but it will completely get rid of shields. Power Chord, if I remember correctly, is the opposite in that it will completely break through armor, but it will only do one layer of damage to a shield. And I think those are the ones that I remember testing specifically. Pick Slide will completely wipe out both, but again, it has very limited range. Personally, I like Double Riff just because it can pierce enemies. So hopefully, picking Double Riff here, and also it has the 2x score multiplier. And getting high ranks. Well, actually, no, because only our combo is going to matter for this. I'm just trying to think. Nah, we're gonna keep going with Double Riff. It's kind of my thing. All right. The important thing, though, is that 150% damage. We are going to be doing our best to just power through these fights as quickly as humanly possible. Keep our health as high as possible, because the run ends if we die. So hopefully we can run through this. It took an hour last time. Because all that matters in the end for the S rank is how much time we have left. So I'm not even going to worry about playing clean. We are just going to destroy enemies as fast as humanly possible. So we're losing 7 seconds on each of those. We're gonna switch. No, we're gonna use a pick-me-up. Because I played sloppy there. I thought I had Double Rift and I ended up wasting a heal and then time. So the important thing is because we do so much damage now, enemies like Brutal just die before they even get a chance to perform their counterattacks. Okay, so now we should be fighting QA1 Mill. All right.
Let's rock, big boy.
Stream remote is on. Okay, I panicked for a second.
His hands are extra sensitive for, inspecting.
There's a way to say hit them, but okay.
Hands down, Chai. Go get him.
Do this.
Get out there.
I mean, you can get out of there, or you can just tank it.
Try and dodge this!
Literally say weak point on squad?
Speak
Time to get serious!
Let's do this, Chai. Jam time. You almost got him.
I can see that.
There we go. All right. Yeah, let's heal up. Okay, we got Pepper out, which is going to be necessary for any of the flying enemies. Ready to go. So again, the goal is to try and get above 10 minutes.
Try this out. Ready for this?
Let her rip. Double rip.
Yeah. Peppermint, come on.
Try this out.
Okay, so we're good for double rift for the time being.
Tech.
Get us working together.
Jam time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna make up like a significant amount of time. And that was kind of bullshit. There we go. It ain't pretty, but it works. Okay.
Pick me up.
So, Rekka is a little weird with the damage multipliers. She seems to have like damage thresholds where she just starts tanking everything, and I'm not sure how to bypass those phases quickly and easily. At least that's what I found when I was trying to beat her damage list. There we go. See, I don't know why that happens.
Not bad.
There we go.
You ain't gonna ruin this company's rep.
I'll admit I pressed the wrong button to parry there. That's why I got hit by that first one of those attacks.
You're going out with the trash.
Well, that's not good. That's really bad, actually. Okay, no, we're good. There we go. Okay, so we're above 5 minutes, and this should be a super fast round. There we go.
You got me for this?
Yeah, building up time in this is very difficult. Oh, we're over 6 minutes. Okay, now if I remember right, this is the really difficult. This is when they start introducing like the gold enemies. Perfect. Nice.
Let's do this, guys.
Yeah! Get him after all.
Nice. Get above 7 minutes. That's what we want to see. I think we need to get at least above 10.
Let her rip.
Yeah!
And if you ever see me randomly just magnet link in the middle of a combo, it's because it gives you a 1.2 times multiplier for things. And then the aerial rave gives you a 1.5 times multiplier. So it's worth it to do that at the beginning of an aerial combo. Okay, we need to start building up some more meter again. Nice. All right.
Cover me!
Okay. So now it's time for Mimosa. Hopefully we can just blaze through this.
As much damage as you can before her dress comes back online. Her dress is protecting her. You won't be able to directly damage her.
Kai, her dress is back at full power.
Call me in and keep at us. Don't give her time to recharge.
Oh, this is entertaining. Let's raise the stakes and the lights.
Alright, rhythm game time. Alright. Let's hope we can do this.
Need help? Light him up.
This dress is a part of me. You'll never
Nice. Ah, I screwed up. I'm getting something about that rhythm wrong. There we go. All right, 10 more till rope 4. Glug glug. Ready to go. Okay, we're above 10 minutes, so I think we're in good time here. That was super clean. Okay. No, that worked. Nice. We're just racking up the time here. No.
Let's do this, guys. You got me for this?
That was super clean.
Let's do this, guys.
Here we go. The old work too. Yeah, gotta roll up my sleeve. Ready for this?
Give me all those batteries. Hell yeah.
Go get it, guys.
Okay, time for Rogue 4. Let's see if we can just blast through this. Alright. So let's start off by immediately healing. Okay, that was actually really close. Okay, we need to heal again. Hopefully my sub tanks will kick in because I'm really worried about the damage that I'm taking here.
I put my stock in future, and not yours, kid.
Okay. Okay, we did actually use a sub tank. Okay, but we survived. That's the important thing.
Together we can go up against it.
Okay. Now, something I don't know is if you can use pick-me-up to replenish your sub-tanks.
Pick me up.
I'm going to assume no, but we're going to try it. No. Okay, good to know. Hello. Give me one moment. I don't know why my timing is so off for that. There we go. Yes, I agree. Iluculino. This game is phenomenal. Let's see. Let us use a pick-me-up. How are you doing tonight? Luco, good to hear that. I'm doing pretty good. We're 5 floors away from beating the Rhythm Tower, and I'm pretty confident that we're going to do this with an S rank. Unless we completely mess up on the final boss. I'm going to hold on to my resources for now. Well, that was clutch. Yeah, you got to be careful with using pick-me-up between rounds like that, because if the rounds transition while you're still using it, it will waste your meter and you won't get any health from it. All right, 4 more to go. I mean, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it's only like 30 bucks US, 40 Canadian. It's a steal. Which counter? Oh, the counter on my stream. I am in the progress of a subathon. So normally I would only stream on weekends. But while the subathon is going on, I'm increasing my stream times on weekends and streaming on weeknights until the counter is done. I don't do the whole, like, you know, sleep on stream thing because I think that's a little bit ridiculous. I know some people do that though, and that's fine, but I just think I'd rather make content for the people that are giving me, you know, subs and money and whatnot. So, but we're kind of at the end of the subathon, like, goals and everything, so now we've just got like a beast of a timer left to work down. Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, exchange rates suck. I'm used to dealing with an exchange rate problem as well in Canada. Not as much as you guys though. Yeah, exactly, and I set the rules up front. So even if people are used to a more traditional subathon, everyone knew up front, like, if they were contributing to any of my goals, what they were signing up for. So, you know, as long as that stuff is like disclosed up front, I think it's all fair game. But like, the most important thing is being healthy about your streams, because there are definitely some streamers that have a very unhealthy work mentality, and they burn themselves out or make themselves sick or stream while they're sick, etc., etc. It's just like, come on. Like, again, everyone's to each their own. They can do what they want to do, but I don't see a point in burning yourself out. Alright, so 16 minutes on the clock, and we're on to the final boss, I believe. Alright. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think it's important to lead by example and set a good example for people. That's at least my motto, or at least what I try to do. Can't say I always live up to it, but I try. But yeah, Twitch does try to gamify and monetize everything. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes bad. All right, let's see if we can clutch this out. No choking. Let's go. Nice. Phase 1 down.
Come on,
Nice.
you should see what
I
this
usually
body
screw
is
up that
capable.
4th one. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Do you like how I matched Chai's outfit in game to mine?
Armstrong
Somewhat.
tattoo shape.
See about that.
It's kind of
Oh,
uncanny.
yes, we will.
I can break that lens for you guys. No, finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
Might want to stand back.
Stay back, Chai. Let me handle that. Me.
Oh, I was not close enough, I guess. Glug, glug. Let's go.
Come here.
God, let me break those shoes.
Come here.
There, got him. Now see if you can destroy them.
All right, last phase. Let's do this.
Adventure ends here.
Here with me. Chai, you can do this.
Got this.
Let's do this, Chai.
You can stop this. Defective.
Nice. Let's go.
Macaroni! You've ruined this company enough. Come on, Corsica!
Can't believe I looked up to you. Peppermint.
This isn't just about Bandolin. It's about
And we're done. Let's go. Woo! All right. And let's see our prizes. Yeah, I did. I spelled tower with an S. So now I got the sketch costume and the racer costume for Corsica. That doesn't look quite as good in game as I thought it might. Doesn't quite have the sketchy look that the portrait suggests, but it's still cool. And then the racer costume. Nice. So, as far as that's concerned, we have a couple like miscellaneous like attack combo challenges to finish, but the only real difficult thing we have left to do is just S ranking everything on Rhythm Master, then very hard, then hard, and then easy. You do have to do that one stage at a time. Doing it on Rhythm Master does not count for the lower difficulty stages. That's awful timing, but yes, we got the S rank. We're the champion. Now I need to fix my chips for how I normally play. How was that again? I think we normally go for, because we're going for S ranks, we want our combo. No. We want the meter rise. And then combo timer is 2. There we go. Now I'm going to be doing most of that, if not all of that, off stream, but once I finish getting all those S ranks, we'll have probably one of the coolest, like, character action game achievements. What else do I play? Well, generally, games like this are actually my bread and butter. I love character action games. I also like open world games, JRPGs, as well as dungeon crawlers. I'm really excited for the recently announced Etrian Odyssey Origins collection, which is coming out on Switch and PC June 1st, I believe. So the first 3 games are finally getting remastered and put on the PC, so I can stream them as a full screen game, and they're really cool. You get to make your own dungeon party, draw your own maps of the dungeon. It's a very cool game. Highly recommend them when those come out. But I also play a smattering of other games. I'm really good at Fall Guys in terms of like free-to-play stuff. I play a bit of Fortnite from time to time. I wouldn't say I'm that good at it. It's just, again, a casual thing for me. I also play a lot of Sea of Thieves. I'm a big fan of that. I've been showing a lot of my friends who are just getting into the game recently how that works, basically teaching them the ropes and all that stuff. DMC is great. I actually haven't, I've barely touched DMC 5, embarrassingly enough. It just came out at a bad time. So I played through like the first stage or 2, and then have not come back to it. I watched a full playthrough of it, but yeah. I finished all the rest of them. Even 2, even Devil May Cry 2. Yeah, 3's great. 4 is also really good. I don't think 4 really got enough appreciation because 3 was, you know, such a landmark game for the PS2, and then 5 kind of rekindled interest in this genre that I love so much. And now we have this game that's doing the same thing again in a whole different way. And honestly, I think that Hi-Fi Rush is going to set the new standard for this genre, because not only is it just like 10 out of 10 amazing, a labor of love, but the rhythm aspect teaches you how to play these games, even if you're not normally good at them. As long as you stay on the beat and you know, press the buttons, you can learn those combos over time. But the important thing is learning combo timing, learning how to parry, and you know, knowing, oh, I got to parry on the beat. Suddenly everything falls into place, and you're encouraged to do things that, quite frankly, in Devil May Cry games, I would not do. You know, occasionally in Bayonetta, yeah, I'd use the Moon of Mahakala to, you know, reflect, you know, gracious and glorious because you had to. But that was always a struggle for me. In this game, it's like breathing air. It's phenomenal. I cannot stop praising this game for everything that it achieved. And hopefully, everything that it will continue to achieve if they make a sequel. Yeah. DMC4 also had kind of the bait and switch problem where, you get to play with Dante, sure, everyone's excited for that, but then they realize, oh, you're just playing through the same stages backwards. It's just like, and you're fighting the same bosses too. I think a lot of people would have been happier if that game was just like all Nero, and then you unlock Dante at the end, and then you can just play through the entire game again with Dante, and the second half of the game was just all original stages instead of rehashing the first. I agree. It really should. They should be teaching parrying in Bayonetta much earlier, considering that it becomes a core mechanic for certain enemy types. Yeah, no, I agree. He was. Considering that Virgil was out of the picture at that point in time. Yeah, well, to be fair, Special Edition came a lot later, and it was also made by a different developer. It was made by... what's the name of Swery's team? Let's see, Swery, aka Hidetaka Suehiro, Swery65. His studio was Access Games. It was Access Games that made the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. They did a great job with that. I think everyone cared a lot more about that than when the game first came out. Yeah. Yeah, no. It's had some good hands on it, for sure. That said, it is pretty late for me. So I think I am going to wrap up stream with this. Thank you for hanging out and chatting. I really appreciate it. Yes, I do play. I did play Monster Hunter World. I actually got all of the achievements in the base game. Iceborne, I really got burned out on. I have not yet beaten. What is it? Fatalist? Was that the last one? The last monster that they added? There was the monster before that where it changes elements. I really struggled with that one. I'm a hammer main, and I really ran into issues meeting the damage thresholds for that in the time limit. And I would keep getting instant killed playing on my own. And at that point, my friends that played the game had kind of stopped, so I didn't really have anyone else to do it with. So I beat it with some randoms online, and then never touched that fight again. And then, the last monster came out, and I was like, I'm kind of over this for now. I'll come back to it later. Haven't really touched it since. But I am kind of a completionist, so I would like to go back to that and get all the crowns and whatnot for Iceborne, but I'll settle with my platinum trophy, for the base game. I would still be playing it if I could copy my PS4 save over to the PC version. Because I have friends on now that I'm a VTuber, I have friends that play that on PC, and I'd love to stream it with them, but I'm not starting from the beginning. I didn't play Rise just because, again, too much too soon after getting burnt out of World. But definitely when World 2 is a thing, I'll be playing that on PC, and hopefully with some of my friends, doing some collabs. All that stuff, and I'm looking forward to that being a thing. And hopefully, even though I'm not going to be playing on the PS4 or PS5 anymore, I do hope for the future of that series that they start, launching those games simultaneously on all platforms, ignoring the Switch, of course, and incorporating cross-saving, because there's really no reason why it shouldn't have cross-saving in this day and age. Because I mean, if the PC game is already quote-unquote tainted by mods, I mean, why bother releasing it on PC? And the answer is because they want that money, in which case just make it crossplay, cross-save, etc., etc. Like, if one of your versions is ruined by hackers and mods, do what you can to make sure that those people can't mess with other players online, and then just deal with it. Yeah, I heard good things like with each version of Rise coming out and people getting into Rise, but then I kind of get the impression that as people play through it and complete it, it kind of peters out. I haven't heard too much about the end game, and I'm assuming that this is a situation where I'm not hearing about the end game because it's not noteworthy. There's that whole thing where no news is good news, but by that same token, sometimes no news means, oh, it's not exciting enough for people to be talking about it. There's actually one song that I wanted to grab from the jukebox. I can probably grab all these, but what is Corsica's boss theme? It's like negotiation. Oh. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I did play the demo for Rise, and I felt something was off about the pace of Rise. I felt that I was never able to really take a break, and I was just constantly encouraged to be aggressive. And to be fair, I normally am. I am I am typically airborne when I use my hammer. I am always the person mounting the monster because I am just always fighting the hills, sliding down them, doing the spin to win in the air, doing the perfect timing on the hammer slam, all that jazz. But there was just something about Rise that was just like, I'm struggling to follow what the enemies are doing because they're just constantly at me. And it's just like, I can never take a breath, and that's not fun. Yeah. Like, the core gameplay is still Monster Hunter. There's nothing wrong with the core gameplay. But you can always tune things. It's just like how there are certain fighting game franchises that are really popular, and then there's that one entry that's just like, they changed things and it wasn't received quite as well, even though it's still, part of that franchise. It's still got those mechanics, still got the characters people love. That's just the one that people don't quite like so much for reasons. And sometimes it can just be as simple as like, oh, the timing is off on stuff, or they added a new mechanic that oversimplifies things. I think the new mechanics in Rise are really cool, but they use that mechanic to justify the monsters being so much more aggressive, and it's just like, I preferred what they did with the Iceborne grappling hook, rather than what they did with the bugs in Rise. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm just kind of jamming out right now. Right. Yeah, I don't know too much about how they handle, like, I don't know if it's like World where they have expeditions and, more open maps like they do in World. I get the impression that the maps in Rise are more traditional Monster Hunter maps, and I really, really like the way that they handle things in World with regard to the map navigation. Yeah. Because it's a little tedious, sure, but at the same time, all the little activities that you can do in the world, exploring it, catching pets, all that stuff, was a really charming part of Monster Hunter World. Again, tedious in a lot of ways, especially looking for some of the rarer ones. you know, it's still something I have fond memories of. Yeah, speaking of resting. Yeah, no worries, man. Hope to see you around again. Thank you for hanging out again. I'm just gonna quickly roll credits on my stream here. I don't think I'm gonna raid out. I don't have enough patience to go and check out some other VTubers streaming Hi-Fi Rush. I don't have any friends that are streaming right now. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night. You know, if you're going to bed sometime soon yourself, have sweet dreams, and peace out.